HotTakes&Headlocks Podcast. Let's go. It goes wrestling podcast, hot takes and headlocks. Got bars to leave you locked in.
Yeah. How? Welcome back to another episode of Hot Takes and Headlocks Podcast, man. I am one of the co-hosts, Nate the Great, here with my other co-host, man.
My name is King Uno, and I am a certified G and a bona fide stud.
And you can't teach that. And I am Nate the Great, and I'm 6'3" tall, and you can't teach that. Bada boom, realest guys in the room. How you doing?
How you doing?
Yeah.
No, really, guys. How you guys are doing? How you guys doing?
Yeah. Y'all doing good?
That was a great intro. I like when you did that.
Yeah. Obviously, we can't hear y'all how y'all doing, so type in the comments how y'all doing. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But speaking of that, nice little segue. Enzo and Cass is coming back to WWE August 3rd. August 3rd. I was going to eventually say it anyway. I didn't know that we was going to start with it, but good segue.
You know me, I never know how I'm gonna start the show.
Right. It's all good.
That's why I was like,
it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, Enzo and Cass is coming back August 3rd. And other news too, Braun Breaker is unhappy with WWE Creative. I mean, we're all unhappy with WWE Creative, so that's not really news.
Because he needs to be in the main event picture, not the tag team title picture. But hey.
I said he should have won the title, a world title, like, I don't know, a couple years ago, but it is what it is. In other news, this kind of made me sad. I don't know how Uno feel about this, but Mia Yim and Keith Lee.
I didn't know they were divorced.
I didn't know they were divorced.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew that.
Yeah, I didn't know they was divorced, man. I'm like, dang. Because Mia Yim and Keith Lee, like, they kept their stuff on the low. So like you seen them, like you seen them in pictures all the time and stuff. But then, like, you know, I thought like everything was just like private between them. I didn't know that they got divorced, man. And Keith Lee, one of my favorite wrestlers too. I'm like, dang.
But he said they both said though they still good friends, or they still talk.
Yeah, I know, but still, man. It's love,
you seen the picture
man.
I sent you? It's a Mia Yim Royal Rumble now. It's a Mia Yim Royal Rumble now. You feel me? I think I'm gonna get you.
I just saw that picture again on I think I saw it on Twitter or something, and somebody was like, "Whoever made this, I hate you."
Yeah, that was the caption of the one when I sent it to you. That was the same.
I'm like, man,
hey, I'm entering them. I'm entering the Mia Yim Royal Rumble. Come on.
Well, y'all see it whenever wrestling go back live. Friday. All right, this coming Friday, King Uno has officially declared himself for the Mia Yim Royal Rumble. So he gonna be spot number 1. And
come on.
Yeah, so
I'm going start to finish, baby.
So yeah, man, we gonna get the usual done. SmackDown, Raw, NXT. SmackDown went back to 2 hours, thank God. Raw was pretty good this week. NXT was pretty good this week. So really no complaints about wrestling this week. Usually we complain all the time on this show, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, let's get into it. We're gonna go as fast as we can. Let's see. We start off with SmackDown in OKC. We got Nick Aldis introducing the new WWE champion, CM Punk, blah blah blah. Cody comes out. Boom. Then we get the first match, Finn Balor versus Tama Tonga. And Finn Balor won via pinfall. Cool.
That was a very great match, not gonna
lie. Let's see. We got R-Truth talking to Fraxium after losing the bet in the World Cup. That was kind of funny.
I love R-Truth.
Then we got Jimmy Uso, Jacob Fatu, and Royce Keys segment. I'm not gonna read this. But
Lord, makes your family. You put a match 14 years. Blah blah blah. We don't give a damn.
And then Jimmy was like, "Man," he said, "We got this, right?" He like, "We." He said, "There ain't no we, Big Jim. This one on you. I'm out." He like, "All right then." He said, well, I'm gonna have to whoop you myself. I'm, I'm like, man. So nah, I'm gonna wait until Raw because I ain't gonna lie. No, you know what? Nah, forget it. We'll do it right now. Why they have this match twice? They had this.
When I seen it happening on Raw again, I was like, but no, if you think about it, it ended in DQ because Solo showed up. So that's why they
Yeah.
had it happen again.
I was like, bro, I said, didn't we just see this on Friday? Now we get to see it on Monday again. Like
Because Solo in the feed, you
it
feel
was
me? And then
weird.
Jimmy mentioned Royce's name again on Monday. So you know when he say his name, he like Joe Hendry, he gonna appear.
It was weird because they went to commercial and then they came back from commercial and they was fighting. I'm like, what the heck? And they was like, so we're gonna show y'all what happened during the commercial break. Big Jim and Royce Keys is out here fighting. Okay, Nick Aldis. Hey, y'all want to fight? Get a referee in the ring. I'm like, this happened during the commercial break. I'm like, what the? All right. I said, cool, I guess. So
But I love the website because I literally get to watch it through the commercial breaks. Sometimes I literally watch it through the commercial breaks, and then sometimes I can't see. So like I be seeing like all the little extra shit sometimes.
yeah, I'll be using my sources. That's what I call them, my sources. I'll be using my sources sometimes, mostly for like NXT and SmackDown. For Raw, I actually connect my Netflix to my computer. But I ain't gonna lie, it seems like I'll be missing a lot of stuff on Raw during the commercial break. So I might have to like switch something. I might have to use a VPN or something. So
on Monday Night Raw doing them commercials, it'd be a lot of shit. I'd be like, I know Nate didn't see this.
Yeah, because I didn't even see the big cast and Enzo commercial. I was like,
I seen all that.
yeah, because we came back and it came on, and then they was like, you just missed the big cast commercial. I'm like, big cast commercial? What are you talking about? It was like big cast and Enzo coming back August 3rd. I'm like,
yep.
What? So then I went to Twitter.
Too, because sometimes Michael Cole, no, it was on NXT last night. It was on NXT last night. They were on commercial, and I don't know if you caught it, but the commentator was like, "Book, when we get back from commercial, we're gonna do that thing." He's like, "Not right now. When we get back from commercial." So it's like you hear and see things when they're on commercial.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I think I heard like some little talking in the background when they did cut to commercial, but like I wasn't.
Yeah, he was
paying
like,
attention to what
when
they
we come
said.
back from commercial, we're gonna do the thing. He's like, "Not right now. When we get back from commercial."
Fatal Influence cuts a promo, all right, and then we get Jay Cargill, Nasty Dancer.
It's the fact that he pulls like this every time in perfect form. He never fails. By the way, you guys can cop your Nasty Dancer merch, courtesy of Nate the Great. You know, you feel me? We'll talk about that a little later, but definitely cop the Nasty Dancer merch.
You're right about that. Thank you for the segue, sir. Thank you for the promotion as well. So yeah, we get Alexa Bliss versus Jade Cargill. Let me go back. And Jade Cargill won via pinfall, and then she quote unquote broke Alexa Bliss's arm. Now,
I ain't gonna lie, I'm like right there. I feel like I know you about to go. I was the first one. I don't know if you remember. I was the first one to text you or say it in your chat. I was like, didn't she pull this stunt before when she broke her arm like mid-match and then said something?
Yeah, boop. And then yeah,
so
but
she really just did the same thing with it being in chair this time and her breaking it. She just 9 times out of 10, very common that she just popped her fucking arm out of place again to add to the. I felt like holy snap, she broke her arm because let's be real.
And then I pointed out two things too to my supervisor today because my supervisor and I was talking about the show Monday too, because he asked me, he was like, hey Nate, he was like, is Alexa Bliss double jointed? I'm like, yeah, she is. And he was like, oh, I was wondering, he said, because like, I was wondering why they showed like her with her broken arm on TV. And I was like, yeah, I'm like, because if she really would have broke her arm, they would have immediately cut the cameras.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Because I even pointed that out too when I was streaming. I was like, I was like, I don't think her arm is really broke. I think she's doing a double jointed thing again. Because I'm like, they're not cutting the cameras.
Because you know if that really happens, they cutting, they gonna cover that so quick and cut the camera, and it'd be a random commercial for 10 minutes.
Yeah, and then Alexa Bliss did post a picture on her Instagram too of like her the area around her arm where it's like bruised and stuff like that. So I'm guessing they put like makeup on it.
Yeah, they did a little makeup job on it to make it to stay kayfabe.
But yeah, shout out to Alexa Bliss, man. Keep fake breaking arms. You know what I'm saying?
And she gonna really break it one time. We ain't gonna believe it.
Yeah, we gonna like, man. She play. Yeah. So then we get let's see. Oh yeah, let me ask you how about this. Trick Williams' new United States Championship belt with the fur. Bro, I saw it and I was like, I'm like, that's pretty good right there. That's pretty good. Like as soon as I saw it, I was like, that championship is only meant for Trick Williams at this point now. I said he came out with the white fur. I'm like, to match the jacket. I'm like, okay. I'm like, that's fine. That's fine. I said even if they would have changed the they can't really do it because the women's title is white straps. But I say even if they would have changed the strap just to like all white for the men too, I say that would have looked good too. But I get why they did the white fur because of Trick Williams' jacket. I said that belt is fire. Now would I pay $700 for it for a replica? Heck no. WWE, y'all need to chill with these freaking prices on WWEshop.com.
Don't go there, by the way. We know this is not a segue for them.
Yeah. I would say if y'all want a real replica title or something, just go to eBay. You can find all types of like replica titles for cheaper on eBay.
I don't trust eBay because I heard a story about eBay one time, and I would still be sitting in jail if that happened to me. What happened to this guy? Because just real quick, side note. This person was on eBay, and this is back when the Xbox came out. So it's been a while.
Right.
The person put a Xbox for sale. Now, not only do I blame the person selling the product, but I also blame the person who wanted to buy the product. Now I'm gonna explain why. The person put up Xbox for sale, described it. I don't know what the description said. I don't even think he described it. But somebody placed a bid on it, bought the Xbox, right? Xbox gets delivered to his house. He unpacks it. It's literally nothing but a box with the X on it. So now, my thing is, I blame the seller because why the fuck would you just sell an Xbox, which is technically still an Xbox? He did not say, what came with it. He just said Xbox. And ask the buyer, why the hell did you not make sure, hey, controllers included, power cord, all that? You have to ask these questions. So that's why I said I blame the seller and I blame the buyer. Because you sold me a box with an X on it, I'm going to have to fuck around and end your bloodline. I'm not going to lie.
Was the box like, did the box have weight? Because like if you shipped it out if you shipped it out an empty box with inside a box, that box is gonna be mad light. Like you should know, like as soon as you pick up the box, like, wait a minute, something ain't right.
He unwrapped it, that motherfucker was a box with an X. I was like, that's a whole new level of petty and like finesse it.
Wow. All right. Well, thank you to Uno for that eBay story. But yeah, I would still say if y'all want a title, if y'all want a replica title, though, just go to eBay or something though. Even though you could get a WWE fake title with like some cardboard or something from Mr. King Uno. But yeah, I would trust eBay a little more, or go to like one of those like other websites. I show Uno one of these websites where they're selling replica titles for like $100, $150. So, so yeah, you can go to like one of those and check them out. Is it a scam? I don't know. You could be the first to find out. So, yeah,
you can be the first.
Yeah, you can be the first to find out. So yeah, we get the fourth match of the night. Trick Williams. Well, this is basically the main event. Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes in a non-title match. Why was it non-title? Because a re-debuting Baron Corbin came out and caused a disqualification in the match, attacking both men and ending them with the end of days. So
I ain't gonna lie, I
yeah,
felt good. I love seeing the end of days again. Not gonna lie.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that yeah, fire.
I was like,
Yeah, he's a, yeah, my dog. See, now I'm not the biggest Baron Corbin fan. I'm not really a Baron Corbin fan actually, but
I just like his finisher.
yeah, his finisher is fine. I'm just confused on why did he come back to WWE and what is he going to do?
Clearly, the
Because
Intercontinental. I mean, I said clearly the United States Championship.
yeah, because like even then, you really don't have nobody to fight. Like you got Trick and
It's gonna
Melo
be him
fighting
and Trick
for it.
Williams doing maybe Ricky Saints.
Unless you bring you got Ricky Saints
Melo.
up in there. Unless you bring back like I don't know Shinsuke.
See, this is why we need to work for WWE because we
Like
can really work.
Ilya, I don't know. Like yeah, like everybody just gone. You really don't. You like a lot of these divisions. You don't have people really in that division fighting for those championships. Like it doesn't make any sense. But and then you bring back Baron Corbin, and you know Baron. Like it's cool because Baron Corbin could fight any type of style that you need him to against like anybody, which is good because you need wrestlers like that. But like on SmackDown, though, you really don't have no like who you gonna have a fight? That's the thing. Like you can like I can see him having a fight with like Finn Balor or like having like a rivalry with Finn Balor. That would be cool. But like other than that, I don't really see
I'm
him
really
like
trying to think.
yeah, I don't really see him like fighting nobody
Because they
unless
really
they
don't got nobody because
yeah
everybody is like
unless
bum. So it's
they
like that.
unless they finally break out Johnny Gargano out of this freaking plank gimmick and you know have him go back to Johnny freaking wrestling and have him fight Baron Corbin or something. I
And
don't
shout out
know.
to Johnny because he don't blink. I don't know how he go that long without.
Yeah,
Shout out to Johnny. Shout out to Johnny. Get the rest of the show like that. Just
right.
move your notes to the other side. Just look down at the notes right there and just do it the rest of the show like that.
Yeah, so and then we get Gunther and Nick Aldis. Yeah, Nick Aldis came out, Gunther came out, and Gunther said, "Hey, so you gonna give me my rematch?" You like, yeah. He said, "You know what?" He said, "I thought about it, and nah." He said, "I'm gonna give you exactly what you wanted." He said, "You wanted Cody Rhodes, you wanted Punk, I give it to you." He said, "I give you them both in the most famous arena, Madison Square Garden." He said, "It's gonna be CM Punk and Cody Rhodes against you and Sami Zayn." I'm like.
Oh
I'm like,
shit.
all right. I'm like, yeah. I said as soon as I heard, like, I already wasn't hyped about Saturday Night Main Event. That was only the second, the third confirmed match of the show. So I'm like, hopefully they give me something to where I could watch it and I'll be like, okay, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. So I'm like,
He said that shit like it was a box
yeah.
drawing announcement.
Yep. And then what did he get for saying that? He got choked out by Gunther. You know what I'm saying? He got choked out by Gunther, and that ended the show because I forgot. Yeah, hype. And that ended the show because I completely forgot that SmackDown went back to 2 hours because they didn't let nobody know that SmackDown went back to 2 hours. All of a sudden, the show just ended, and I'm like, I looked at the time, I'm like, it's only 9 o'clock. I'm like, what the heck? And then it was like, Cody Rhodes is coming out. And then it cut off. I'm like,
Yeah, he came out. He put the beats on the Gunther. You know.
so then I had to like, I got to go over to like YouTube and like other social media to try and catch up on what I just missed because the show cut off. forget it. Let's go into Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw. I think if I remember right, Mr. Lesnar and Mr. Heyman opened the show.
They did.
Um.
Oh no! Real quick, I'm glad that you said that. Remember, I asked you that question: which one of them police officers is gonna be a future WWE superstar? Come to find out, they're already independent wrestlers.
I knew that already. Yeah.
Yeah, I seen the video. Some of them. Well, one of them was like an ex-champion. I think the one that got yeeted by Oba was like a former champion. Well, they all got yeeted by Oba.
I couldn't stand, bro. the little short bald headed dude. Yeah, that was the real victim right there. I like as soon as I saw him, I said on stream, I was like, I don't know what it is about that dude, but he's pissing me off. I said, I don't know what it is about that bald head dude, but he's pissing me off. So then they lined him up, and I'm like, all right, I said, Oba finna like bull rush through all of them when he come out. So let's get into the promo real quick. I'll read some of the promos.
Get you a drink.
I don't need it. I'm good. Come on, man, move. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, freaking Monday Night Raw was in Dallas, Texas. I forgot to let y'all know that. So we live in Dallas, Texas. Paul Heyman, Brock Lesnar come out. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. Introducing the champion of the cage, the beast of the Broctagon, Brock Lesnar. Because I will also like to call to your direction the fine and upstanding gentlemen of the Dallas, Texas Police Department. Boo. He said, you may be asking the question, well, why are the Dallas cops out here tonight? It's a good question, a very valid question. And the answer is Oba Femi. Oba Femi turned down a guaranteed title match against either champion because that's how obsessed he is with Brock Lesnar. I want you to think about the abnormity of that statement I just made. He turned down the opportunity to get in the ring with either champion of his choice. That is stalker level.
No, hey, he was cooking low key. I ain't gonna lie.
He said that is obsession to an unhealthy degree. That's Clinger number 9 territory. I don't know what Clinger number 9 territory is, but okay.
Hey, extreme level of clinginess.
He said Oba Femi is not just a clinger. He's not just obsessed. He's not just a stalker. He is the biggest dummy I ever met in my entire life. Boo. He said, and you can boo that all you want. Everybody knows I'm telling the truth. He's not just a big dummy. He's a really, 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 really big Nigerian dummy that turns down the opportunity for the title because he's like a psycho ex-girlfriend coming after Brock Lesnar. He says, see, I gotta be honest with you. It say I'm used with people. Oh, I guess that's a typo. I'm used to people being obsessed with Brock Lesnar. Everybody wants a shout out at the OK Corral. Everyone likes to talk ish, and then they get hit. He said, and then they get hit by Brock Lesnar. They're not so obsessed with Brock Lesnar anymore. So there's a bigger problem at hand. It's not just Oba Femi being obsessed with Brock Lesnar. My client, what? Oh yeah, he said my client Brock Lesnar is obsessed with Oba Femi, and ladies and gentlemen, that scares me half to death. I called Brock Lesnar when he was on his hunting trip. I said, Brock, how's the hunting going? And he says, I can't wait to get in Hell in a Cell with Oba Femi. I called Brock Lesnar during training camp, and I said, how's training going? He said, I can't wait to get in Hell in a Cell with Oba Femi. He said, I've seen a lot of people obsessed with Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar obsessed with anybody is unhealthy. Brock Lesnar obsessed with Obafemi leads to what Dallas, Texas is used to, violence. Now,
When he said that, I looked out laughing, right? Not the violence.
he said, now, Obafemi may want to throw away title shots, and Brock Lesnar may be willing to beat Obafemi into the ground tonight, but for me, I want to protect my money. That's what an advocate does. So to protect my investment, I went to WWE and I said, hey, can we please get a no-touch clause before SummerSlam, before Hell in a Cell? And that requires a lot of lawyers, a lot of paperwork. So I went to a judge here in Dallas that my father knew years ago, and I pulled in more than one favor, and I got a restraining order. I got a restraining order against Obafemi so that Obafemi cannot come within 100 yards of Brock Lesnar. And the truth be told, I got a restraining order against my own client, Brock Lesnar. It was funny how Brock Lesnar hurried up, looked at bro like, what? He was like,
what you mean you got a restraining order on me?
yeah, exactly. What I do? What happened? What happened? He said, and out of respect and years of loyalty to me, I know that Brock Lesnar will please adhere to the restraining order because this beast is a law-abiding citizen. And he was like, okay, you're right.
He's like, okay,
You
we're
like,
going here.
you
Okay,
like,
all
you
right,
like,
all
you
right.
you got me. All right, cool. And then Obafemi came out. Ooh, ding, 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 ding. Ooh, ding, 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 ding. Ooh, ding, 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 ding. Ooh. Ding ding, ooh, 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 ding ding. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. So then Oba says, I came here for a fight tonight, but before I get down to it, I'm going to give you an opportunity to explain what is this. And then Paul said, you want an explanation? It's very simple. You, sir, are in violation of a court order restraining order. Gentlemen, do your job. The bald head dude walks up to Oba. He like, all right, calm down here, buddy. Oba said,
He didn't even straighten me. I was like, Lord.
And then all four of them came bone rushing Oba. Oba had two of them by the necks, kicked the other two down, choke slammed both of them, then grabbed the other one and said, ugh.
There was a whole lot of eating going on.
Yeah. So then Oba grabs the mic. He said, what are these games? What are you playing at? Running, BSing, low blows, attacking from behind? This is not even you anymore. Who is this? Where is the beast? You used to run this place. Now all you do is run away. I was like, He said, and as for you, Paul, you had the audacity to tell everyone that I stupidly threw away a title opportunity. Meanwhile, we both know that if I would have went for it, he would have cost me anyways. So here's the deal. SummerSlam, Hell in a Cell, Obafemi, Brock Lesnar, no more games, no more BS, no more low blows, no more running away. You can't run away from the ruler. You can't run away from the destroyer. You can't run away from the bringer of war. You can't run from Obafemi. I'm like,
He definitely
I'm like, okay, Oba, let him know. Oh, yeah, had me hype. Had me hype. Had me hype.
And then he went on ahead and hit his pose with the aura farm. Oh, Slender Man ass.
See, now I don't even want to do it anymore. See, man, all right. Just made me sad. All right. Well,
it's okay, Slender Man.
Yeah. All right, then we get Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns stuff, blah blah blah. Then we get EO. We get EO against Roxanne Perez. I ain't gonna lie, I don't like that Roxanne lost. Even though it's
I knew you
EO,
was gonna say that.
even though it's EO, I literally said too. I said I want Roxanne to win. I said even though it's EO and she kind of needs some momentum because she got beat up last time, but I'm like I want Roxanne to actually win matches because it's making me mad. I'm like I want because I for sure thought at one point, I don't even know how old Roxanne is. I think she's still the youngest on the roster, like the youngest woman on the roster. And I was gonna say, I need Roxanne to like win a world champion, so that way she could be maybe the youngest women's champion on the roster. Well, in history, but I looked it up. Paige was the youngest champion in history. She was 21. Roxanne is like 24 now, so yeah, it's over with. Either way, I still need Roxanne to win a championship because it's Roxanne Perez. She's fire. I've been trying to put people onto Roxanne Perez since she stepped foot in NXT because I already saw what she could do. And people didn't believe me. All they saw was the looks. I'm like, bro, don't just look at the looks. Look at the talent. Look at what she can do in the ring. She's fire. And then people started seeing it. People started seeing it and it was like, oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, I tried to tell y'all, bro. I saw her in Ring of Honor one time and that was it. So yeah. I was kind of pissed off that Roxanne lost. I ain't gonna lie, but it is what it is. But Io Sky won. Next we get this was the Vision and Alpha Academy segment. So the Vision came out. They introduced Maxine Dupree. Akira Tozawa and Otis came out. Looking all sad and stuff, and then Akira said, "Hey, Maxine, can we talk, please? Like, what are you doing? This isn't you. You're a wonderful human being." And Maxine said, "I love you guys, but you gave me no choice. Yeah." And then Otis was like, "Hey,
I want to confess my love."
Yeah, he said, "Hey, Austin Theory is bad news. And I got something to say. I got something to get off my chest." And he was like, "I dang near love you." And then Austin Theory was like, "Man, what is this, bro? Like, get out of here, bro. What are we talking about?" He like, "Get your fat, crusty, musty, disgusting." He like, "Did I say fat?" And then Otis said, "Swoop." Brought Austin Theory in, gave him in the hands. Braun Breaker tried to attack Otis. Otis said, "Nah." I'm like, "Yeah, Otis." I'm like, "Okay, fight back." Yeah. So then all of a sudden, Austin Theory is in the corner. Braun Breaker out the ring. Tozawa was helping defend Otis. So then Otis marched over to the corner. Maxine stepped out in front of him, was like, "No, what you doing? I wish you would have told me earlier. Dang. Wow. That's messed up. Low blow. Huh." Otis got hit in the pebbles, bro. Got hit in the pebbles. So then Tozawa came up in there and checked on Otis. Austin Theory looking down at him. So then Austin Theory started attacking Tozawa. Tozawa started fighting back. Braun Breaker spear. Killed Tozawa. I'm like, dang.
R.I.P. Tozawa funeral next week.
Yeah, for real. Tozawa was a good man, bro. Man. And then they so then they brought Otis up. Theory held Otis. LeBron hit the ropes, you know what I'm saying, about 4 or 5 times. Another spear. So yeah.
It was the way Austin Theory fell with it.
Yeah, I was like, dang. I said, bro, I'm like, calm down, bro. But yeah. This made me mad. Survivor Series is in Houston. WWE Houston. I already talked to Jordan. Jordan is from my guy. Jordan is from Houston. WWE in Houston. Y'all took this away from Milwaukee. Y'all took this away from Milwaukee. Milwaukee was on the list for having a Survivor Series here or some other pay-per-view either next year. Y'all took Survivor Series away from us. We were supposed to have Survivor Series this year, but now we gotta wait for another pay-per-view for next year, bro. I can't keep waiting for stuff to come to Milwaukee, bro. They don't even come to Milwaukee no more. They come to like Green Bay. That's a 2-hour drive. That's a 2-hour drive away from here. I ain't trying to drive 2 hours to Green Bay just to go to a show. All right? Man.
Your boy said 2 hours, but you will do it though. That's the crazy
I
part.
would, but like, bro, and then on top of that, y'all still got to lower y'all ticket prices because y'all's ticket prices is still outrageous. But you know, it is what it is. Yeah, and then after we seen this commercial, Royce Keys and Jimmy Uso's fight.
Yep.
I was like, what the heck just happened? I'm like, they just having a. I'm like, why they having a match? And then they showed the commercial. Yeah. Y'all want to fight? Get a referee out here. It's Jimmy Uso versus Roy Keys right now. I'm like,
we just seen this 72 hours ago.
Yeah. I'm like, all right. So, yeah. Good blue Gatorade. I see that. Yeah. Electrolytes. So then while they're fighting, Jacob Fatu come in and start attacking Royce Keys. I didn't want to do it. He grabbed a steel chair, wrapped it around Royce Keys' head, and then as soon as he was about to hit Royce Keys with the little bump, you know what I'm saying? Solo's like, whoa, Jacob, here. He's like, all right, don't do that.
Like we didn't know he was about to do this.
He said, don't do that. I'm here, all right? I'm here. Don't do that. He said, don't do that to him. Leave him alone. He said, I get it now. I understand. He said, I was lost. I left my family. I was being stupid, okay? He said, now I understand. I always known that blood is thicker than water. So I'm coming home to the family.
Throw them motherfucking ones up. And I already knew he was on some BS though. I was just waiting for it to happen.
I'm like, dang, I said the blood. I said, this real bloodline finna go crazy. I believed him for a second. I'm like, man, this real bloodline finna go crazy. And then all of a sudden I saw him laughing. He was and then he said, Simone spiked to Jimmy. And then he started fighting off Jacob. And then eventually Jacob applied the Jacob applied the tongue of death girl. And then LA Knight comes out, attacks Jimmy with the chair. Bow. Attacks Jacob with the chair. Jacob was like, the heck was that? Jacob turned around. No soul that. Then Jacob got hit in the stomach again. Chair shot back. And then LA Knight was like, he's all right. He said, I'm done playing games. He said, I'm done with the bloodline. He said, but I realize I don't have to do it by myself. He said, so I'm thinking, he said, Jimmy, Jacob, he said, God forbid, Jay, I guess you got to call Jay too. So Jay, he said, against Royce Keys, Solo Sikoa, and the person they call L.A. Knight. At SummerSlam. He said, we're going to smack you back in the factory settings and put the bloodline in the rear view mirror with everybody saying L.A. Knight. Yeah. So, yeah. So, another random tag team match at SummerSlam. Cool, I guess. I guess this gives a chance to see how the Usos and Jacob work together. Also, this is Jacob's first match since he lost to Roman, so I'm like, I realized that. I'm like, dang. I'm like, really?
Why does part of me feel like Solo's gonna turn and join the bloodline though?
Because
you know how the bloodline operate. So it's like part of me feels like Solo is going to join them for some reason. Like some just part of me is like at SummerSlam he gonna um Samoan Spike LA Knight and just cost them the titles. I mean not the title, the match, and just didn't really throw up the ones with the brothers and shit.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. So, that's funny. I didn't hear that part. So the Vision running into Paul Heyman backstage.
Oh yeah.
Paul Heyman calls the Vision in the future. He's happy and more proud of the Vision. Braun Breaker showed everybody why you don't mess with Braun Breaker. Logan Paul is healing up faster than Conor McGregor is crazy.
Yo, he said that. I was like, God damn, Paul, you've been cooking all night, bro. Paul been cooking all night, dog.
Heyman likes how Austin Theory stands by his woman. He's very proud. I ain't gonna lie. Get Cam Hendricks on the phone right now. Yeah.
It's not Showtime because he don't care.
Yeah, that's my dog. That's my dog. Shout out to my guy Mike. He can't stand Cam Hendricks. He hates when I do that. So but yeah.
I still haven't. I've seen him in one match, so I can't say that I like him or don't like him. I just know he does that because
I seen him in Evolve a couple times. I ain't gonna lie.
So you watching Broke People TV? Okay.
Yeah. I haven't watched Evolve in like 3 weeks, and that's only because Nikita Lyons is champion, and I can't watch it. I can't.
So why are you watching NXT when she's on there? Because she's performing on NXT.
I didn't know that match was gonna happen. So we putting the cart before the horse. We're not even on NXT yet. So yeah.
Show your age with that saying
now. My dad say that all the time. So
you know how many people are gonna be like, wait, what that mean? Like, yeah, you know.
Yeah, what does that mean? And go look it up, Urban Dictionary, or just go ask your granddad what it mean. Like my dad says that all the time. You put the cart before the horse. I'm like,
all right, well, fine. Let me backtrack.
Yeah. But yeah. So then we get Bailey versus Bailey and Lyra Valkyria segment. Lyra Valkyria was sporting the new Kanye West sweater dress.
Hey, we said the same thing. I'm about to say that on the screen, bro.
Yeah, I was like, yo. Yeah, I was like, yo. I said, Lyra looks insane. I thought they was gonna change her theme song. Apparently they didn't. I feel like it's coming up since her character has changed. But yeah, she looked like she haven't slept in like 5 weeks. I'm like, bro, what?
She been going through an emotional breakup for
real.
real.
She was going through some stuff. I'm like, dang. I like she look insane. I'm like, she's still fine, but she look insane. What in the world? Yeah. So yeah, Bailey cheap shot at Valkyria, and then Valkyria stomped on Bailey's face and all that other stuff. So, oh yeah, and then Valkyria hit Bailey with a belly to belly. That was crazy. I wasn't expecting that, but then we get a big Cass vignette
that you didn't see.
Yeah, that I didn't see because they didn't show it. But yeah.
I mean, I did show it, but...
or I probably just missed it because I ain't gonna lie. Usually during my streams and stuff, when we're watching the show, we talk about a whole bunch of random stuff. So then I like search the internet.
Y'all do.
Yeah, so then I search the internet real quick and I show people like certain stuff, or like we talk about certain stuff. So then while we were like talking about certain stuff, I forgot what we were talking about. They were like, "Hey, Big Cass." I'm like, "Big Cass." I'm like, "What about Big Cass?" So yeah, they were like, "Big Cass." I'm like, "Oh, all right." But yeah, so then we get the gauntlet match for the number one contender for the Intercontinental Championship. The order goes Dominic Mysterio versus Joe Hendry, and Dominic Mysterio won with the frog splash. Then we get Dominic Mysterio versus Javon Evans, and Javon Evans won with the OG cutter. Then we get Javon Evans versus Dragon Lee, and Javon Evans beat Dragon Lee. Then we get Javon Evans versus Rusev, and Rusev came out there and put the beats on Javon Evans and put him in the accolade.
I was pulling for my dog.
Yeah, put him in the accolade.
I think this was a glimpse of him get ready to get a push. The way they had him fighting, and I thought this was them get ready to put a a mini rocket on his back and propel him to a title in the very near future.
I need them to give us the Jay Malachi Javon Evans. Y'all ain't never
I
seen.
think we're starting to get him though, because he talking more his matches and he's saying stuff. So I think we slowly getting it. So I think they slowly introducing, like you said, the Jay Malachi side,
If
and they about to give him that push with that little edge. Because even I think Cole said he was like, we're starting to see a more vicious Javon Evans the way he's been looking and everything. So I think we're starting to get that side of him.
If y'all ain't never seen Jay Malachi, go look at, just type in Jay Malachi on YouTube and go look at some matches.
He said,
That's all I gotta say. Then we get Rusev versus Chad Gable. Chad Gable won, but then Rusev beat the mess out of Chad Gable at the end and gave it to Ethan Page. And then Chad Gable versus Ethan Page, but then Chad Gable still won. Whoop-de-doo. So then Chad Gable shakes hands with Penta. And then now we get to the real deal, nitty gritty. I'm gonna read this whole thing. We have 46 minutes, so I'm gonna try and run through NXT quick, hopefully. But yeah, the contract signings: Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns. Yeah. See, Uno is laughing because we know what's finna happen. But Adam Pearce said, "Ladies and gentlemen, SummerSlam, we will bear witness to one of the most highly anticipated championship matches in recent history."
Before we get there, you're not gonna skip over my boy Danhausen. He had a mini segment during the Dominic Mysterio match. We're not gonna just skip over that. I don't care about how you looking at me like that right now. I just thought about, hold on, he didn't mention Danhausen. Yeah, you ain't slick, MF. Yeah, I'm fried, so it's in my mind.
I actually forgot about Danhausen coming out during the Dominic Mysterio match, but
I did too. But I'm fried, and it hit me. I was like, wait, Danhausen was on Raw because he came out and he did to "You Are Cursed," and then it didn't pop up for Dom. And he was like, oh shit. And then like, but yes, shout out to my boy Danny. You cussed. But go ahead, proceed. I'm sorry.
So what Uno is trying to say is that during the Dominic Mysterio match, I think it was the one against Javon Evans. Oh yeah, it was the one against Javon Evans. Danhausen came out. I immediately put my hand on my head like this. You know what I'm saying? Major headache immediately. He came out. He looked at Dom and he said, "You are cursed." And the fireworks hit the wrong post that Dom was standing on top of. And then Dom was looking at bro like, and then Dan was like, "Oh, my bad. Let me get up out of here. Let me get out of Dodge." While he's looking at Danhausen, Javon goes for the OG cutter and hits it. Smack, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And then my chat was like, "Now you gotta thank Danhausen now." I'm like, I'm not thanking Danhausen. I'm not.
Danhausen gonna stop.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I don't see what people see in Danhausen. Anyway, we get Uno's OTC, Roman Reigns coming out to the ring.
Yes, sir. Put the ones up. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. OTC.
So he tells Texas to acknowledge him. So then Seth Rollins comes to the ring, signs the contract, and he tells Roman, he said, "I know it's going to be hard for you when the sweet melodies of my songs drawn out those OTC chants." And he was like, "And look, I know this has to be difficult for you." He said, "It's tough. I understand what you're going through. But look, there are just some things in life that are certain. Death, taxes, and Seth Rollins beats Roman Reigns every single time. So sign on the dotted line and let's get this over with." And then Roman said, "Well, Texas, I wish he would have come out here like he did last week, because he came out here and bored us half to death." He said, but while you were putting everyone to sleep last week, see, I was listening, and you proved me right. Seth Rollins is the Tribal Chief's #1 hater." And And then the crowd, he's a hater. Yeah, he's a hater. And I was like, yeah. I said, let him hate on him. Let him hate on him, Roman. And he was like, and that's the sad thing. He's laughing about it. He said, he said, that's the only thing he's number one at. And that's he said, and that's what I hate the most is that you somehow had these people confused thinking that we're on the same level. He said, but that couldn't be further from the truth. So at SummerSlam, I showed a difference between me and you. At SummerSlam, I end all of this that is this another typo?
I'm pretty sure it is.
I end any of this that you could ever think that you could compete with me. I don't know. At SummerSlam, I show you what number one looks like. And then Roman signs the contract. And he said, Mr. Pierce, if I can do the honors, there you have it, Dallas. There you have it. Contract. Ink is going to dry. And look, I owe you a debt of gratitude. I thank you so much for keeping my title warm for me since WrestleMania. I will take this from you at SummerSlam. And my brother, I'll see you next time you want to show up to work. I was like, ha ha. I was like, it's funny. I said it's funny because he don't show up. That's hilarious. That's a hilarious. I'm like, good job, Seth. Not knowing that Roman was about to come back with this. He was like, whoa. He's like, whoa. Where you think you're going? That's it? You're just gonna sign and run? He's like, all right. He's like, how about we play your game? What if you win? What you gonna do if you beat me? What's gonna happen? You're gonna carry it for a couple months and get hurt again? I was like, oh.
Bro, when he said that, I was like, yo. That's when I texted. I was like, bro, this is personal. This ain't even for the sports room.
I couldn't say nothing because I'm like, dang. I'm like, he right.
You feel me? Like Seth thought he went low. The only was like, I can go low.
I'm like, man. And not only that, he kept going. He said, I mean, don't act shocked. That's what happens every single time. He said, some would say that's self-sabotage. He said, but some people just can't handle the weight, the pressure, and the burden of being a top guy around here. Then Seth get back in the ring. He said, you got something to say to me, just say it. Come on, spit it out. Don't hold it back. Come on. If you got something to say to me, say it. I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. Say it.
He was saying. Like, you interrupted me.
So then Roman was like, all right, I'll say it. He said, because everybody is thinking it. You want to know how I think you're number two? Because after all these years, he still need a Money in the Bank briefcase to become a champion. I was like, oh my God.
Bro, 2 for 2. 2 for 2 on his head.
He said, and if you think that's bad, he had to fake a whole injury just to use the whole thing. I'm like, oh my God.
3 for 3. Hey, I seen a post that somebody said man. John Cena passed the torch to Roman Reigns to cook people on the mic.
Roman was cooking. I was like crying, laughing, bro. I'm like, oh my God. He said, let's just be honest here. If there ever was a time for this guy to be number one, I mean, come on. Your work daddy Triple H is running this joint. He said, but they tried. Oh boy, they tried. He said, I mean, they pretty much gave you all my stuff. And you still couldn't walk in my shoes. Number two. He said, so let's just call what it is. He said, let's call a spade a spade. You're number two. I'm always going to be number one. I'm number one. Always going to be I'm number one. Always going to be number one. And just acknowledge it.
Bitch.
Yeah, I was like, dang.
Hey, I'm not going to lie. This might have been the best promo I've ever seen Roman cut because he went 4 for 4. He gave him a whole Wendy's meal. I ain't gonna lie. Like, he really cooked up Seth, bro. Like, Seth was like, damn, he really spit.
Yeah, like as soon as he said, what you gonna do, hold it for 2 months and get hurt again? I'm like, that was strike number one that called me. I was like, I mean,
saxophone started getting loud.
Yeah, I was like, dang. I said, bro, I said, he not, I'm like, he not lying. I said, that's messed up, but he's not lying. And then when he said, he just needed money, he said, every time he go for a championship, he needed Money in the Bank briefcase. And I was like, Roman never won Money in the Bank. That is true. What the heck?
I think I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna make a video and put the saxophones over. I'm gonna like clip the promo, put the saxophones.
So I was going to put out my full reaction to that, but it was too late. I was tired and I didn't feel like editing no more. I should have put my reaction out, but I couldn't do it. Like I was sitting there and I legit laughed at the first part, and then once he kept going, I was just like,
that's why I was like, yo, this is gonna be personnel at SummerSlam. I ain't gonna lie.
Crazy. So then Seth said, is that all you got? Is that all you can come up with? Come on, Roman. Tell me how I'm never going to be you. Tell me how I'm never going to draw as much money as you. Tell me how I'm never going to be as big a star as you. Tell me I'm never going to main event as many WrestleManias as you. Tell me my dreams don't mean a dang thing because none of this is for me, it's for you. Tell me that anything you can tell, I told myself every single day for the past 15 years. But you know what? You and me, we're not running the same race. We're not fighting the same fight. And at sometimes I had to look at myself in the mirror at how proud I am. I had to be I had to be proud for what I stand for. I had to be proud for what I fight for. Yeah. Because I am a visionary. I am a revolutionary. I am Seth freaking Rollins. And I am so glad that I'm not you.
Oh.
And then Seth turned around and then he said, started giving Roman the hands. And then
look, at that point, I don't blame him because the way you clipped me, I would have thrown hands.
Yeah. I literally said that.
I ain't gonna lie.
As soon as Roman called him a B, I was like, all right, Seth. I said personally for me, bro. I said I would have started swinging already. I would have.
Maybe he would have said was gonna do hold it for 2 months and then get hurt again. You know what? Come on.
Yep.
Talk is done. We gotta fight.
That was crazy. I'm like, dang. He's like, what you gonna do? Hold it for 2 months and get hurt again? I'm like, dang. Your work daddy Triple H is dang near running this joint. I'm like, oh. I'm like, Roman spitting facts right now.
Need a Money in Bank. Gotta fake an injury.
I'm like, dang. I said Roman's going crazy. I'm like, oh man. Yeah, that was insane. That was probably one of the best promos I've seen all year. That was crazy.
Bro, I'm telling you, that's Roman Reigns' best promo right there. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Roman Reigns. I seen a post online, and I ain't paying no attention until I seen this post. I was like, wait a minute. Somebody made a post. It was like, I would never forgive Vince McMahon for making Roman Reigns wear them fucking blue contacts. And I had to think about it. I was like, yo, there was a time when he had them dumbass contacts. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I know you fucking lying.
Yeah, old school.
God, he got rid of this shit.
Yeah, old school Roman Reigns, nobody liked. If you're a Roman Reigns fans now, most likely you didn't like Roman Reigns when he first broke up with the Shield. I ain't gonna lie. If you say
shortly after,
if you say nope, if you say that you were a fan of Roman Reigns back then, you are not a real Roman Reigns fan. I'm gonna say that.
I said shortly after, meaning Big Dog Roman.
Yeah, after Big Dog Roman, when he first came back in 2021, just to start the Tribal Chief.
I'm talking about Big Dog, but yeah, when he first came, like when the Shield left, no.
Yeah.
But when Big Dog, yeah, I was like, okay, I can rock with him.
Yeah, so I would say I would give y'all the benefit of the doubt. If y'all was a fan of Roman, I say after he came back from his leukemia, when he first came back, when Moxley turned heel, then I'm cool with that. Anything else before that, nah, I ain't trying to hear none of that. Get out my face. Yeah, get out my face. I ain't trying to hear none of that, y'all fake Roman fans. Yeah. I say it how it is. I'll clip this if y'all want me to.
Ooh.
I said it. Fight
he
me.
said what he
Nah.
said. Stand on it.
Yeah, fight me. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Pull up. Nah, I'm just playing. Let me calm down. I'm older now.
All the Roman fans about to pull up.
Yeah, I'm older now. And then what's funny is one of my friends in real life, he's a Roman fan too. So and he knows where I live, so he can actually pull up.
He gonna pull up. So what you talking?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Bring it in. Come on.
Bring it in.
Yeah, come on.
Hey,
Bring it in.
come on.
Come on, hug it out, bro. I was, it's for entertainment, bro. I got to play a character. I'm on my Nate A. Smith type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
Not my Nate A. Smith. I'm screaming.
But NXT with Nate time. We just over a little bit over an hour. The first match we got the Vanity Project against Sean Legacy and Dorian Van Dukes. I thought it was Ducks the whole time, but they said on commentary it's Dukes, Van Dukes. Anyway, the Vanity Project still won. And that's because freaking Maya Lockwood got into the ring and threw somebody out. And I was like, hey man, I said, get her away from the talent, bro. She's scaring the talent and she's doing too much. Get her out of here. I said, next time they have a fight or something, put it in a steel cage and lock her out. Cause I don't want to see her, bro. She's starting to piss me off. So then immediately after that match, we see Miles Bourne talking to Tavion Heights. What you gotta say, Uno, real quick? What you gotta say?
I'm gonna be nice. Proceed.
All right. We gonna proceed. And then while Tavion and Miles was talking, Cam Hendricks popped up. It's my dog. He said that his Cam health meter is at like 82.6%. He said, but it's gonna be showtime real soon. I'm like, yeah, we need you back. Because Maxine doing a whole bunch of crazy stuff on Raw. We need you on the roster right now. We need you back, bruh. Showtime. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So then we get OTM confronting the Birthright. Saquon Sugars is going around asking people, hey, I need 2 tag team partners to fight the Dark State. OTM said, nah, fam, you beat us up when you was in Dark State. What are you talking about? What you thought this was a game? Nah. You're gonna have to find that on your own. So yeah. Then we get a Tristan Angels and Shiloh Hill segment. That was kind of crazy. This what pissed me off NXT. Let's talk about it. We see Izzy Dame and Lizzie Rain bickering at each other in Robert Stone's office. Natalia walks in with Nikita Lyons, Carmen, and Layla Diggs, but Layla Diggs has a shoulder sling. She was hurt over the weekend. So they don't have nobody to fight Zarya tonight, right? So you see Layla is hurt. Natalia was like, you know what? Since Layla Diggs can't fight, I recommend myself. And I was like, Natty, you don't need no freaking championship. Back up. I'm like, Zarya gonna destroy you anyway, but back up. I don't want to see no Natalia fighting no Zarya. Get out of here. So then Robert Stone was like, you know what? Oh, no. Natalia didn't even say that it's her. She said, you know what? I say, give it to Nikita Lyons. She could be a double champ. And I was like, ew, no, get Nikita out of here. I'm like, first of all, she shouldn't even be Evolved champion, but that's just me. So then Robert Stone was like, all right, I had enough. He was like, he said, Zarya is gonna be put in the ring with Izzy Dame, Lizzie Rain, and Nikita Lyons in a fatal 4-way match, and it starts in like 20 minutes.
It's just bad for me. You was funny as hell.
I'm like, this was supposed to be a one-on-one match against somebody else in Zarya. How did this get turned into a fatal 4-way match? And also, how did Nikita Lyons get into here?
Hey, because
I'm like, what
Natty.
the heck are we doing, man? I said, if it was Carmen, I said I wouldn't have no problem with it. But it's Nikita, man. I can't see what people see in Nikita, man. Nikita sucks.
They see the bakery.
I see that, but like, it's more than that, bro. She sucks. her character sucks. Her wrestling sucks. Like, oh man, like it's
She's gonna get better, sir.
I can't see it. Then we get Naraku versus Tate Wilder. Naraku won. And then Tony D'Angelo came out and attacked Naraku, and Tony D'Angelo could see out of both eyes. It's crazy. It's a miracle.
Damn, for real, I thought he was blind.
Yeah, I thought so too. He came out, he didn't have the eye patch on anymore. He was like, yeah, big eyes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So then we get Zarya versus Izzy Dame, Lizzie Rain, and Nikita Lyons in a fatal 4-way match. Nikita almost won. I got so scared. I got so scared. I was about to be pissed. I'm like, she better not beat no freaking Zarya and become a double champ. I'm like, she don't need it. Second of all, she sucks. But who was there to make the save when Natalya and Carmen came out? Jada Parker, Nasty Dancer.
Miss Parker. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. He hit this pose so perfect every trip.
The music stopped like a minute ago, but I still
No, I peeped.
because it's Jada Parker. It's Jada Parker. You know what I'm saying?
On my soul.
Yeah. If it was like anybody else, I wouldn't have did it that long. But you know, it's Jada Parker. So, but yeah, she came out to make the save, and Zarya hit a F5 on Nikita and pinned her, bow, and yeah, Zarya retained. So cool.
Breaking news. You might already seen it, but I just seen it. It says from an hour ago. AEW has officially started discussing their plans for New Day's arrival.
Oh man, I didn't see that, but we were literally talking about that last night too, and I was like, I don't know if the New Day gonna go to AEW or not. But I said I feel like Kofi ain't just gonna sit in the house and like, you know, not wrestle. I said because Kofi is still like 44, 45, so he still got a couple years left in him. I said, but yeah, so hey, I'm happy though. I'm happy that's what's up. That's what's up. So then we get Jackson Drake versus Tavion Heights, and Jackson Drake won. So let's see. We go down. Then we get the main event: Kalani Jordan, Lola Vice, and Callie Armstrong, Miss Armstrong, Too Strong Armstrong, in a triple threat match, and the winner would be the number one contender for the WWE Championship. Freaking Lola Vice won again. I'm like, all right. Man, like so I thought Callie had it because Callie hit the Callie connection, but then this is how I thought I had. I'm gonna read to y'all what happened. So Kalani hit a frog splash for a 2 count. I'm like, all right, Kalani. I'm like, you got it. Just stay on her, right? So then somehow Kalani Jordan got put out the ring. So it was just Callie and Lola. I'm like, all right, cool. Callie ends up hitting her finishing move, the Callie connection. I'm like, all right, bet Callie about to win. Lola Vice rolls out. Kalani Jordan comes back in. She super kicks Callie Armstrong. Lola Vice hit Callie Armstrong with the 305, the spinning back fist. And then Jordan hit a 450 splash. And then Lola Vice hit her with a roundhouse kick and won.
Oh for 9.
I don't know what to say. Like it's insane. It's insane. They constantly having Kalani Jordan just lose. Like it's insane.
No, she wins, but when it comes to a number one contender, then she loses.
Yeah, like when it comes to like big matches, she just don't win at all. Like it's crazy. I don't know what they doing. I ain't gonna lie. Bring back Ava, because Robert Stone don't know what he's doing as general manager, bro. Or at least put William Regal back in the chair. Please, because get Robert Stone out of here. He just doing stuff just to do stuff at this point now. I don't know. And then we see Robert Stone breaking up a fight between Tony D'Angelo and Naraku, and he said, hey, the championship match next week is gonna be a street fight. So yeah. And that's it. NXT with Nate. So bow. Yeah, hour and 11 minutes. I think that's pretty decent.
That's a pretty solid show.
Try and edit this up and throw this up. Anything you gotta say, Mr. Uno?
No, you already know the vibes for me. It's the same as always, man. Make sure you guys subscribe to us on YouTube. Hit the bell, get all of our notifications. Go ahead, follow us on TikTok, HotTakes&Headlocks Podcast. Follow us on IG, HotTakes&Headlocks Podcast, Twitter, HotTakes&Headlock. Hey, just make sure you guys show love, man. Keep showing love. We see you guys in the comments. We love you guys. We appreciate y'all. And yeah, man, just keep rocking with us. We're gonna keep bringing the great fire shows and content. And we love y'all. Now, Nate, you already know what I'm about to say. Best part of the whole show.
Yes, sir. So once again, hit that notification bell for real, because that's how we know that y'all actually seeing the content and y'all be able to watch it. I just learned that from YouTube that you really gotta pressure people to hit that that notification bell. So hit that notification bell. Otherwise, I'm getting Uno to smack the mess out y'all, because Uno's strong. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen Uno. Yeah, y'all see Uno. Yeah. Look at him. See, y'all don't want to see that. Y'all don't want to see that. Y'all do.
Not just one arm.
Yeah. See, y'all don't want to see that, bro. I don't want to see that, but y'all don't want to see that. All right. So yeah, don't do that. So go ahead and hit that notification bell. Also, y'all can follow me on Nate. Excuse me, Nate the Great on YouTube. We almost at 700. We 8 subscribers away from 700. So that's cool. Y'all can go check out my Bobby Boucher stuff. I got a whole bunch of new stuff popping up over there. So definitely check out the new Bobby Boucher gameplay. I ain't gonna lie, that was some of the best gameplay I played.
I've seen it live too. That makes better.
I gotta edit it up and throw it up. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Follow me on Twitter, Nate Blum. You know what I'm saying? I post my clips from my streams on there. Thank you very much. I post my clips on there from the streams, so that way y'all can enjoy and y'all can see it. Where else do I post my clips and stuff is on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can follow me on TikTok. Nate the Great over there. You know what I'm saying? No, it's Nate Tacoma 6. My bad. Nate Tacoma 6 over there. Y'all can follow me over there. And then Nate the Great Coleman on Instagram, on Twitch, and on Kick. You know what I'm saying? So all of that. Eventually, I'm gonna change all my stuff. I just been lazy. And also, Uno mentioned it earlier in the show, I got a Teespring store with Nate the Great merch. We got the nasty.
Y'all gonna see me rocking it one day. I'm pretty soon. I'm gonna get mine. Y'all gonna see me rocking it.
Yeah, that should be in my link tree. So if y'all go to any of my socials, it should be a link tree there, and then y'all should go and y'all should be able to go into the store. We got the Nasty Dancer merch. We got the Tongue and Death Grip Nate the Great merch. We got the Obafemi Nate the Great merch. We got the They Got Those. We got that merch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. See Uno. Yeah, they got those. Yeah. So we got all of.
I'm notorious for getting these screenshots and pictures.
So yeah, we got all of that stuff over there. Eventually, I'm gonna give me some too. I just gotta learn
I
how
feel
to.
like we should definitely get some Hot Takes Headlocks merch. You feel me?
Yeah, we
Maybe just
will.
like
We
maybe just
will.
like a shirt to start
We
off with,
will.
just to kind of, you feel me?
We will eventually. I ain't gonna lie. I will rock that. I will rock that.
I feel
But
like we should do it like Hot Takes. Maybe just like even like I said, even if we just start off with like a shirt to kind of, you know, you feel me? I think that'll definitely help us.
yeah, get the logo on the front and then our names on the back or something. Yeah.
Yeah, like our social medias on the
Yeah,
back.
yeah. It's lit. He about to make that.
We gonna talk.
He about to make that right now, y'all. I can already tell by the way he looked. But yeah, that's it, man. Hot takes and headlines. Y'all follow us everywhere, man. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Hit that subscribe button for real. Cause like I said, Uno will punch the mess out y'all. He Donkey Kong for real. And
that was y'all one warning shot.
yeah, so that's it. We out of here. We love y'all. God bless. And we out. Good. Deuces. Yeah.